All right, good morning. We'll start here on the front. The front vinyl, it's got some bug marks on it where it looks like bugs were stuck on and when they power washed off. It didn't really leave like you can't feel it, but it just looks like the coloration in the decal changed. Everything under here is good. It's a little bit dirty just because we've had lots of dust blowing, so I'll have to wash it for you again. But the underside's nice and clean. It doesn't look like it's ever bumped into like a pickup side or anything. All the corners are nice and still pretty glossy. All the seals here in good shape, no tears. Slides all in good shape. Doesn't look like it's had any kind of water damage or anything to it. Here's your generator. You can see it's nice and clean inside here. Battery box and leveling system. A little bit of dust behind the battery box, but pretty clean inside. Latch is good. We've got the solar charge deal here. Got one propane tank on this side. Inside of the box is pretty clean. Got all the plumbing, auto level system on this side. All your valves and cutoff, water filter. Cable and another little plug up there, light. Okay, on this side, all the vinyls nice and shiny. You can kind of see the reflection in the sun there. No damage on this slide out. Fenders are in pretty good shape. Everything under the slide out looks like it's in good shape. Underside, so you got spare tire, nice foam job from the manufacturer. Front's all nice and tight, clean. None of the insulation's hanging down or loose. Go back here to the axle. So your little fender flare, all this is still attached and in good shape. All this, no cracks in the fender flares there. Tires, they probably look like they're pretty thick, probably 80-90%. So here's the spring deal you put on. It has a couple extra bushings in here, make the ride a little smoother. Here's kind of the extension piece, front and back. Looks like we got freshwater fill right there. Rest of this side's pretty clean. Nice and shiny. It was very clean, but we're in a windy, dusty place, so I'm gonna have to, if you do decide you want it, I'll get it washed again before you come. Got fuel tanks. I mean, it doesn't look like it was ever used. Pretty clean. Backside underneath, we've got sewer hose storage. You got your fuel tanks. Everything's nice and clean under here. Okay, so we're up here on the roof. Backside, all the seal stuff looks pretty good. Around the tops of the ladder. I don't think my guys wash on top of it. I usually don't let them get up on top of stuff, but I can rinse it off for you if you want. Skylight, all in good shape. It has a little, can't tell, oh, that's just a little scratch, maybe a tree branch or something. Not a crack, just a little scratch. I don't know what that was from. That's kind of a little crack. But it doesn't look like anything like water can get through it. It's like it's cracked from the inside. Might need to put a little piece of sealant right there on that piece. This little vent looks good. AC unit looks good. That vent looks good. This skylight, it all looks good. I don't see any marks on this one. That bit looks good. Shower skylight. It all looks good. The exhaust fan looks good. I guess that's some kind of antenna, I'm not sure. Little satellite deal, all that looks good. This front seal looks good. Okay, so right here, it looks like this has been touched up. Maybe it rubbed a tree branch or something. So, and then this little piece of rubber, it's just like a little snap-in piece of rubber that covers those screws. That piece is missing on this side. Just notice that. The rest of the side, awning's in decent shape. It has a little bit of sun fade right here, but it's not cracking yet. There's a little bit of crack right there. There's a little crack right here on top of the cover. Going back here, top of the slide looks good. This part of the awnings, these look good. So it looks like just a little bit of sun fading on this one right here. It doesn't look like there's any damage back or any water damage or anything, but I would probably put just a little bit of sealant in that little spot. There's a couple of those on the back side. Looks like just from the manufacturer they didn't completely seal that up, but looks like there's sealant under it. Okay, the back side, so you've got an awning that comes out over the deck or over the tailgate. It's got the pre-equipped camera system on it, wireless camera system. All the light covers all in good shape. All the decals look good. The only thing I could find on the back side is there's these little plastic spacers on the hinge, and they're just kind of brittle. They're popping out. I don't know that they really do much, but you can see, like, here's one right here. They're just old and dry rotted. I guess that pin slides out if you wanted to put new ones in there. But it doesn't look like it's ever been scraped or any kind of body damage. It all looks brand new underneath. This side's all pretty clean. It's got the fold out steps, got the rear vent, got the awning and the lights. All the tires on this side look good. Bottom side of this slide looks good. All the pieces on the fenders are also there. No cracks in the fender flares. Let me open this up and see what's inside. Just got a little TV right there. Got two speakers on the outside. Right here. Got, well, I don't know what that piece is. You may know what that goes to. Some kind of hookup. Other side of the flow-through storage. Pretty clean inside. It's got your battery disconnect. Looks like it's got a central vacuum, I'm guessing. And front propane storage, other side, second tank. There's kind of a little gap here that's just dusty. They don't really look like anything wrong with it, but I guess it's just how they build them. Okay, I'll go inside. The front door, this is the only spot on the outside where I saw an issue. Pretty good. There's some watermarks there. TV and fireplace in here. Okay, so in the rear garage, we've got the table slash bed plus a bed above it. So you've got two beds back here. He's got a rug. Looks like it hadn't been used that lays down in here. We've also got some kind of, I guess there's a bunk bed ladder You're asking about the rear, so we do have patio doors, glass patio doors that cover when the patio's down, and then you've got mesh railings that go around the patio. All the blinds are in good shape. This door, so the screen's all good on this one. I guess that other one, just somebody bumped it, knocked the screen out of it. Everything's pretty clean in here. Man, I don't know that he hauled anything in this, because this floor, besides my footprints, there's like no markings on the floor at all. The D-rings, can't really tell if they've ever been used. Everything else in here looks good. There's 4 speakers on the ceiling. You've also got the little bed up there above the door. There's just a tiny bit of wear. Sorry, it's kind of dirty for me walking through here, but just a tiny bit of wear on this step. There's your little dustpan vacuum deal. Handrail's nice and clean. Bathroom, sink's clean. Toilet's nice and clean. I got a couple flies that died in the shower, but the shower's nice and clean. Skylight.